Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Christopher, and this is the Jedi Master Soul Star Wars Funko Pop from the Acolyte. And this is a Funko Pop from the Acolyte that I really wanted them to do, and I'm glad that they did. The rest of the ones in the wave are kind of, compared to this guy, they're all right. Like they're good representations of the characters that we got. But I wish that they had done different characters for the most part. I mean, the Yord Funko Pop that I reviewed last week, I think it was, that one was good. I did like that one. The pose was great. This one, the pose isn't as good as the Yord one, but the character is really awesome. So I'm glad that they did do this one. But there's a couple characters that I was like, well, I kind of wish we got different characters that were in the trailer, possibly, like a Master Indara, the Stranger, which, before we knew he was a Stranger, I think they could have done a Stranger Pop. That would have made more sense. A Master Indara, even a Kalnaka. We saw Kanaka in the trailers, so why not give us that one? But they gave us, they gave us Basil, which I'll be doing a review on in a couple days here, so stay tuned for that. But this Master Soul one is really probably the best one out of the wave, in my opinion. But that's the packaging, same packaging as the other three that I did a review on. So the red and black packaging. Soul is number 725 in the series. So that's the front of the packaging. The side, the back, with the rest of the Funko Pops in the wave. So like I said, Osha, Anasea, Chimere, Yord, Soul, and then Basil. The other side of the packaging there, and the top of the packaging there. But let's get Soul out of the package and we'll take a closer look at him. So there's the Soul, the Jedi Master Soul Funko Pop out of the packaging, and like I said, I think this one might be the best one. The pose isn't, it's not as dynamic. It's not as, I don't know. I think the pose on the Yord one was better. He's more of an action one. This one, he's kind of like just standing there, like probably from that scene when the stranger comes into the forest there, on Kofar, and comes out, and he kind of reveals himself to the group of Jedi there just before he slaughters all of them. But he's standing there with his lightsaber out, getting ready to attack possibly. But like it's not a bad pose. It's just the Yord pose was better. But a really great pop. Some nice details. Of course, they did some really nice sculpt work on the hair there. You've got the lines under his eyes there to make him look a little more aged. These Jedi who are in their mission robes is what I'm calling them, and some other fans are calling them the brown and gold. He's wearing the gloves there, so they got a little bit of metal on the gloves there as well. Other than that, some nice details in the robes, in the tunic there. You got some gold and some kind of light tan colors for on the tunic itself as well. The dark brown for the robe as well. Looks very, very nice. They painted it very nicely. You got some kind of silvers and gold for the metal on his belt as well as the hilt. You got some silver, metallic silver color. There's a little bit of spot. There's like a little spot where they missed some paint inside the hilt there. So if you do look at it in the light, you can kind of see some blue shining through, which is fine. I'm not going to look at it from this angle that often. Like I can see some, like they missed it inside the groove there. But that, like I said, that's fine. It's not a big deal. Like I said, I'm not going to look at it from this angle too often, if at all. But I think he looks like a great, I think this one's a great pop to have in the collection. If you are going to get one Acolyte Funko Pop, this is probably the one that the most people are going to get, just because Lee Jung-jae's portrayal of Jedi Master Soul was, in my opinion, was the best part. And I think even if there are people who didn't like the Acolyte, they would agree that Soul was one of the better parts of the Acolytes, so I can see this one being the one Acolyte pop that people are going to be wanting to get when they see it. But yeah, it's definitely worth picking up. Like I said, even if you aren't the biggest fan of the Acolyte, but you enjoyed the character of Master Soul, this one is definitely worth picking up to have on display in your collection. So that is the Jedi Master Soul Star Wars Funko Pop from the Acolyte. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and click to watch one of my other reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and may the Force be with you.